Boker Tov, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. The Shulchan Aruch in Siman Reish Nun Zayin deals with the discussion about insulating food that's heated up and insulating it before Shabbat, so you could have hot food on Shabbos. And we find the following statement that's made in the Ramah towards the end of this section. He says as follows. Mitzvah lahatmin l'Shabbat. There is a mitzvah to make sure that you have a way to keep your food warm on Shabbos. K'dei she'ochal chamin b'Shabbat, so that you will eat warm food on Shabbos. Ki zeh michavod v'oneg. That's part of the mitzvah of honoring Shabbos and enjoying Shabbos. V'chol mi she'eno ma'amin b'divrei chachamim ve'oser achilat chamim b'Shabbat chayshinun shem apikorasu. Quoting the Baal HaMaor here, anybody who doesn't believe in the words of the sages and forbids eating heated up food on Shabbos, food that's kept warm on Shabbos, we should worry that this person is an apikoros, he's a heretic. What's this talking about? What is this? And the answer seems to lie in the verse that we looked at yesterday, that ends the opening discussion of Shabbat that appears in Vayakhel. Lo tuvaru eish b'chol moshvotechem b'yom Shabbat. Do not kindle a fire in all your habitations on Shabbos, right? The Torah says that. And apparently it was the practice. It was the interpretation of the Karaite Jews who did not accept rabbinic interpretation. They had their own supposed literal reading, but often, meaning that did not carry with it the traditions of the Chachamim. And their reading was that you're not permitted to have hot food on Shabbos. You're not permitted to have any light on Shabbos. They would sit in the dark in those hours, and because that's fulfillment of the pasuk. You're supposed to be in the dark, and you're not supposed to have hot food. Which so the Ramah says that number one, Shabbos is supposed to honor Shabbos, and Shabbos is supposed to have oneg. It's supposed to have joy and pleasure that comes with Shabbos. If you're freezing in the middle of the winter and you can't even have a hot glass of tea or some cholent on Shabbos, that's an impossibly onerous and destructive experience. That's not the joy of Shabbos. No oneg, and there's nothing in that. So if somebody says, I'm not going to be very frum, I'm not going to have warm food that's been warmed properly. There are lots of halachot about how you warm food, retain the heat, warm food, but however you're going to do it. You cannot strike the match, but you're allowed to make use of fire, and as long as you are not going to become to adjust the fire on Shabbos. And if you're not willing to do that, then we think that you must be a Karaite. That's the Apikoros reference there. You must be a Karaite who rejects our whole rabbinic tradition. And indeed, you've missed the whole point of Shabbos, which is meant to have pleasure and joy to it. And so that is a very interesting halacha, a statement in the Ramah, and how you read this verse, and how we should make sure our Shabbos is one of pleasure and joy. Wishing you all a great day and up ahead. Shabbat Shalom.